Hello, welcome back to my tutorial for the Megaman game on Java. And today we will continue with the background map. So the last part, I uh, I show you the to draw the some tile in the background map. But this matrix is very small. We need something bigger, like the whole map of this game is bigger than this view of the screen. And before we go, I will change a little with the title. So here I will put 14. After I found the exactly title that we can use for this, all right. So I found this title, the green, so we can see the background more uh, yeah more beautiful. Okay, and I will draw the background map before the or I'm sorry, we go to the render and copy the physical map draw here and put below the draw the background, so we can see the background if the if it bigger than the screen. Okay, and let's go to the file and go to the background map here, and you can see we have this file, this constructor file is the same with the physical map like this. Okay, and for the number of row and the number of column is the same because we use the same size for every title. Okay, so go back to the background map, and now we need here a matrix with the 50 row and 156 column here. So go to game world state here and go to the constructor and change it a little. I will change the number of rows to 15 and the number of column to 156, and here it should push to the 50 and here 156 and push it to 14. Okay, and go to the render method and see the loop that draw all the title and put 50 here and alright 50 and okay, so as you can see here I use the Y, sorry, I use I for the S. Okay, I use I for the S coordinate, so but the row with the 50 will represent for the column. So I will change a little, and here I also put 156, but here I will change. Here I will use J, and for the Y I will use the I's. And let's run again. Alright, so right, maybe I will use the maybe the loop is too long, so we need to change to smaller. Alright, you can see it. No, you can't see it. I will change a little. Here I will put to the 20 and here is 30 and run again. Alright, and you can see we have the large background, the larger background, but you you don't see it. Alright, so let's continue to increase the route and run it again. And you can see the game more lagger, right? And I will increase more to 60. And now you can see the game has the screen splash, right? So because we use the we draw uh, we drew many tiles on the screen, so sometimes the performance um, yeah it's running on the very large uh, code, large element, many work for the process. So the game performance now is bad, right? Because we draw imagine. Alright, so I will open the pen tool so you can see it. Alright, so we have here the screen size here. It is also the screen the camera view screen, but I withdraw the background maybe like this. The background is too large, okay, as you can see here. And but we just see something in the right in the in this screen, right? We just need to see thing in here, and for the outside we don't need to draw it. It takes a lot of memory and processor time for drawing everything outside the screen, so it's not a good idea. So we need to change it. We need to define what tile is inside the screen and what tile I'm sorry what the tile are outside the screen. So if the tile in outside in the screen, we will draw it in the on the map. And if not, it's also the titles is outside the screen, we will not draw it. Okay, so the work right now is uh, check the title is in the screen. Alright, in my origin code, I use this method. I use this idea. Use a loop and check. It also means I go through all the elements in the matrix and check if the title in the in the screen. I will draw it, and if not, I won't draw it. But that idea is not good because I still use the for loop to go through all the elements in the matrix. I need to change a little, but in my origin code I use that because I detected that the this method this tree dot draw image uh, takes a lot of time to draw. So if we draw on the whole map by using this method, we will get uh, a lot of time to draw every frame on the game. Uh, so if you see my origin code, you can see that that's way to draw to limit to optimize the performance for the game. But in this tutorial, I will change a little. So sometime if after that I using the old way, um, you can see my video and recoding the origin code. Okay, you know because the code I made I made it for many years ago, so sometime maybe I I see it's have some bad code thing that but in many next series I will show you many things to optimize the game in maybe an interest a new interest to the game on Java. Alright, so let's go back to this code and change a little. Alright, so now I will get the alright for now I will change. Okay, let's see. Alright, so we have a screen here and sorry, and x and y coordinates for the camera view, and here we have the root coordinates from 0 and 0 x and y. And right now to define now I will define so from here to here, and in this place I'm sorry, in this space no in this stance I will detect. So we have a many whether we have how many we have how many tiles, sorry, how many tiles we have here. For example, here I have 5 tiles, so we will draw from the j equal 5, and from here, okay, for this stand here, how many tiles we have here, maybe 15. Alright, so we will draw from the z1 to z2 equal 15 for the column, for the number of the column indexed in the loop. Okay, and the same with the y. Okay, this is then how many tiles here and how many tiles here. So we will have the range for the x and the y. So we just draw a little matrix on the large matrix. Okay, so understood that? Okay, it's easy to understand, and this way will be better than my origin code. Remember that. But I will, because I will copy my code to finish the tutorial. So I just focus you on the new ways. So depend on you. You can understand this to make your new one. Okay. But for this tutorial, I will use my origin code, but in the explanation section, I just show you the new way so that you can use the better way to draw to optimize the method draw background. Alright, so let's go back to NetBeans and see how I can use. Alright, so I will define the J1 J1 equal get I'm sorry camera get pose and minus the camera get width divided by 2 and divided the title size. The title size here is 30, okay, and here I will cast to integer. Alright, so why I put I manage half of the views the view width screen. uh, let's go back here and see, because I use the center, okay, the position of the camera is the center of the screen, so I need to accept distance. Distance is the camera half of the camera view to get the s from the left edge here, right? Easy here. And for the Z2, I opposing I plus, okay. I think you can understand this. And now I will find the I1, and here I just get pose Y, and here absolutely we use the get hey view, and here, alright, just change something I2, and here we just plus. Alright, so for here we will continue from the I1, and here just put I2, and here just put J1, and here just J2. So let's run it. Alright, we have some yeah, we have oh yeah, okay, if I bigger 0 and I less than 50, and j bigger than 0 and j less than 156, I will draw. Okay, right, we have some problem here. The J1 and J2. Alright, so I have some mistake here. So as you can see, because the camera, if we use the method guess the pauses here. It's also the poise on the left top of the view. So we will not need to accept the distance from the center to the left edge, and also the distance from the center to the top edge. All right. So here we don't need to use this, and here we don't need to divide it by 2, and here is also. Alright, so let's run the game again. Okay, and as you can see on the screen, on the right edge, sometimes we see the white place here. Okay, so that's because we use the sometimes the title is uh, we have a part in the string and a part outside the string, so that we need to use a padding, an extra space outside the string to prevent that error. Let's to do that here, which is -1. Right, so use here just -1 and +1 and -1 and +1. Okay, so right now we will no longer see that error. Alright, so that's it for this video. In the next, I will copy all the code for the background, um, and organizing in your class, so we can draw it in the game's workspace class. Alright, so thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.